had to turn down a deal because we just couldn't see eye to eye. And it was for $20,000.
Wow.
And I couldn't sleep. Like, I literally couldn't sleep because it's just like,
let's see a conspiracy theory guy who like got canceled because he wanted to do makeup, and it's like, you know what I mean? And it's like, have Jacob Sartorius play you, like whatever, but like the fact that you just did this. All right, here we go. Ready?
okay, I'm ready.
Where did these come from?
I thought you did that.
Oh, Moses put them there. He found them at Target, and so they said Loveline. He added
No, at
They
Target.
actually
Are we
said
rolling?
Loveline?
Yeah.
Are we rolling?
Are we recording?
Yep.
We're suing Target. Mind you, we took the name from someone else. And we're like, how dare they? And then
But
Moses
that
wrote.
is crazy though, right? That's a little crazy.
No, that is like interesting.
I
for
thought he
sure.
wrote the full thing on there. So it
Me
says
too.
Not Loveline on these. And I'm like, where did these come from?
Could it be from Valentine's? Moses got them at Target.
Moses got them
at
at Target.
Target.
But then he wrote not by it, which I think is like really sweet.
That is really sweet. But the fact that they had Loveline there is kind of
Yes.
crazy. Like if you were just walking and I saw like just Trisha at Target, I'd be like, what the f-? You know what I
Hello?
mean?
Wow.
Yeah. Or if it was Trish or something, or just, I don't know. But you know what I mean?
No, Loveline is like, I feel like,
Wow.
I'm taking credit for that. Whatever. I'm in my narcissist era today. We did that.
We did that.
And we're suing Target.
We did that. And Tana was always so sweet. I think about this all the time. Like we have the name and I feel like we're committed to it now. And I like loved it. I was so adamant about it because I'm a millennial and I like love Loveline. I was like, this is what it's gonna be. And Tana's like, are we sure about the name? And I was like, yes. And then it's like, maybe I wasn't sure about
But
it. I should have conferred with you more.
But now I'm not
I was
gonna
too
lie,
excited.
like Not Loveline is my baby. I couldn't imagine it as anything else.
But it's like we don't take the calls. We don't, you know what I mean? We are gonna take calls, but
Yes.
we haven't seen each other again. And we talked already for an hour, and I was like, wow, we have a lot to talk
We
about.
literally just talked for an entire hour, but honestly, if anything we said off camera just now made it to the air.
We were like, we should do like a raw episode. We were saying, and one day when like both of our books are out, we just do like a full like
Expose.
yeah, just one, because look, I don't miss the drama. Like I do not miss the anxiety I have when you talk about someone or anything like that. But it's like the frustration. That's why I think this is a good lesson to everybody watching. It's like you can vent, like if something pisses you off, if you can vent, you can rant, you can do everything, but it doesn't always need to be online. You know what I mean?
Yes, and like with trusted people.
Trusted
like,
people.
It's good to, I love that you and I have that. That it's like, because you're one of the only people where I'm like going to come over and like be talking shit about someone where I wouldn't say it online and tell you the real honest tea. And like,
Yeah.
I don't have to like do it on the forefront anymore.
Me too,
Which is
because-
nice. But I understand how you feel deeply, because I think that those girls in us, as much as they are gone and
Yeah.
they are, I would always say like that Tana's dead, you know? I've come to the conclusion over the past 6 months that Tana's not dead. She's just dormant.
yes.
And like she's smaller. She's like little tiny Tana's in there and she's dormant. But like when someone takes it there, dormant old you gets a little fired up, you know?
Yes, no, it is. Like you can work on yourself. It's like mental illness, like anything. It's like it's never fully gone. Alcoholism, like you're never fully right. They always say once an addict, like always an addict. Like you can be in recovery, you can do all this stuff like that. But same thing with mental illness. It's like I still very much have it. I just like do so much better at recognizing when those are like triggers are going to come up or something. But
And patterns and
Yeah.
just taking time and all the things.
I think so many people go to the internet too because they just want to be heard. Like that, I feel like that was. I'll speak for myself. Like that's why I did it.
That was
I just,
100% me.
You want to be heard. Like no one's listening to me anywhere else. I just want to be heard. And I felt like power when I did those videos. I was like, wow, people are listening to me. People are not going to talk shit about me. So like, I'll use the one that's like very public, which is like not even any beef anymore. But like the Jeff incident at Starbucks, right? Like I felt so powerful in the sense that's like he's like no one could say my name. Like oh my god, don't even mention Trisha. Don't even acknowledge her. And I was like, wow, look how powerful I am. That they're so scared that he left his Starbucks or like which is a way to feel, but it was just someone who like never had power in my life and I had no control over anything in my life. So it felt like that for me when I did those videos.
It also is like so therapeutic. I think when you feel not heard for so much of your life to finally like, that's why I started YouTube. You know what I mean? I just wanted to feel heard. I wanted someone to listen to me. I wanted to feel like someone cared. I wanted all of those things. And I still notice those patterns like in my life. Even recently I've been shooting my big project that's coming out.
I know. Okay.
You know, like I've been working on things and shooting episodes of things and I'm really, really, really excited. And I was having just like a really bad mental health day. And I was telling you about this. Like my life is so good, but then and I'm so grateful for everything that's happening. But sometimes my chemicals aren't chemicaling right, or like just parent stuff, trauma stuff, like whatever. And I was having it, we were in Mexico and I was just having this day and I felt like my trauma was like dragging me around all day. And all I wanted to do was podcast about it. I was just like, all I want to do is sit down and like talk about it. And it's so interesting that like in my formative years, that became like therapy for me. Like I literally felt better after. I sat down for an hour and like cried and talked about all the things that were like making me feel some type of way. And it is healing. Isn't that interesting?
It's healing. And I think that's the beauty of a podcast, is then you can get out what you want to get out. But I think because we've been doing, like, just being on social media for so long. Because, like, story time stuff were, like, old school podcasts. Like, they're the original podcast, right? A story time is, like, you sitting down for an hour telling a story. It's kind of, like, the same. And, yeah, I feel like it is nice to get it out that way. Yeah. But then it's also...
Discretion is important, though.
Discretion. And I think for me, it's, like, when I found friends and when I found, like, obviously Moses, like my husband, is like, oh, this is how normal people do it. Like, they just talk to people in their real life. And I was like, or a therapist if you didn't have one. Like, mine started with a therapist before I had anybody. And then Moses. And then now with you, it's so fun because we'll talk for like an hour before you come over and I'll just be like, all right, this is like the tea. Like, you know what I mean? And it just feels good because at the end of the day, like, everything is just like not serious. Yes. Like, none of it's serious. Like, you know what I saw someone the other day is like, you don't know, like, how much you have until it's, like, you lose your health or something. Like, if you go through, like, a health problem. And it's true. It's, like, at the end of the day, we're, like, alive. We're healthy. We're, like,
Let me
living.
stop vaping while you're talking about your health. No.
I thought you were done with that. Like, I feel like I haven't seen you vape, but you're still...
No, I am still...
That's okay.
I'm going to kick it, though. I really will.
Okay, that's good. I believe you.
I agree with that, though. Thank you. You're the only one. Thank you.
Well, I believe in you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I believe you. You're not a liar.
But it is true, like, just having, because even like everything we just talked about off camera, it felt so good to talk about it and rant about it and get it out. And like old us would have absolutely had the cameras rolling and put that out there. But then the amount of like haywire it would cause if it's out there, like being able to recognize who to talk to is a very important lesson,
Yeah, just some things don't want to be online. Although, don't get me wrong, I do love when people get messy on TikTok, especially like just random people that are not influencers.
I live.
And they just air out everything. I'm just like, I'm seated for this. Because
I do live for that.
We all go through and we just want to feel like we're not alone and going through messy lives 100%. Together.
And the internet can be great for that too. Yeah. That's the thing, is that it is a double-edged sword. Like, I can look back at things and be like, maybe I shouldn't have shared that thing I was going through on like online and it like following forever. I always talk about that with like the Ashley, her and I like having drama and like our only fight and stuff. Like, I always talk about how I regret that because I think that the internet like held on to something and like we're sisters and we're fine and the way I said it and stuff. But at the same time, like at the time I, was like seeking to have other people make me feel heard and seen and other people.
Why you said like when someone like close to you, that's why when I see people like air out like their husbands and stuff and then they get together the next day, everyone's like, that's a piece of like, why are you still with him? It's like, just, you don't have to say everything because everything's messy, but
it is true.
And also, like, I guess on the flip side too is like, you just never know like where that other person's at. Like, sometimes like you're in the right 100%, but like, what if that other person's like mentally unhinged and you don't want to push them over,
That is definitely another thing, like recognizing the power. Like, even if it's like, this is how I feel, this did happen to me, this is completely true, like what I'm saying, there's power in putting it out there and like that could harm someone,
Yeah, no, it's a good thing to recognize. Well, that's why you just vent in real life to your friends or a therapist, pay someone, they'll listen to you.
Yeah, and like even just choosing who you vent to is like a big thing that I learned. I feel like I used to be like a lot more willy-nilly with who I would like be telling my problems to or whatever. Yes. And then you learn as life goes on, like some people don't have your best interest in mind, or like some people just want your problems as like tea and drama, or some people literally want to see you fail.
That's
like they're, knowing who you can talk to.
Are you the kind of person, like I know how we are, but I went like in like your friends that you've known for so long. Are you the kind of person to just be honest with them? Like if they're in the wrong, you're like that, or do you let someone just vent and be like, yes, go off, I'm on your side?
Honest with them.
You will.
I like, yes. If a friend ever comes to me about a problem, I'm going to try to like, and I think that sometimes I do have friends that will like almost go to other people who like may, and we all do this in life. I'm not like talking shit, saying anything bad, but I'm saying like, people know not to come to me if they just want to be told what they want to hear.
I see. Okay,
and sometimes like I recognize that and I try to like dial it back. But like if my friend is dating someone and they're venting to me, I'm like, yeah, he's a piece of you should break up with him. Like I'm very much, I made a TikTok about that the other day and I drafted it, but like don't come to me for advice on your boyfriend if you don't want me to like tell you he's a piece of shit and you should break up with him.
You're the in real life, not Loveline.
Yes. Literally.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Like I can't, because if I care about someone too much, who I am and how like honest I am with the people I love, I can't like placate people.
Yeah.
Like I can't just like sit there and be like, no, yeah, it's like fun. Like, bleh. It's just not who I am. I don't know.
Yeah, you have to be real. I go back and forth because like my truest confidant is obviously Moses, but sometimes he's most of the time always on my side.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'm more of the one that has like a flip side. I'm what do they call it? Like devil's advocate. I'll be like, well, maybe it was this, and he's like, I think I do that so much to him that he's like, can't you just like be on my side for this? I'm like, well, I always try and think of like the other side, but I'm like, sometimes I guess you just want someone to be with
just
you.
ride for you. MAKOA's very like that. MAKOA's always going to give me the opposing side of what I'm talking about. But I think that
You need it.
I need it. Yeah, like a girl like me needs that, to be like, okay, babe, well, maybe just like sleep on it, try again tomorrow, or like maybe this person was feeling this way, or like
Yes.
you always, I don't know, I need that.
With Moses, I have to tell him when I need the honest opinion and not. I'm like, I'm
Yes.
just venting.
That's actually smart. That's
Yeah.
actually smart. I'd probably be like less of a bitch. Like I should just be like, hey, tell me everything's. I do that actually. Sometimes I'll be like, just tell me everything's gonna be okay. Just tell me it's all gonna be fine. I don't want advice. I don't want like anything. Like
I have to be very clear when I talk to him because I'll be like, okay, honest. Do I look fat in this? Like, tell me for real. I think it was the last time we went out was your tart launch. I remember I was like, I just had like, we just gave him birth. I was like so big, nothing fit. And I was like, you have to be so honest with me. Like, does this like my back fat hang out? It was a different dress than I ended up wearing. And he's just like, no. And then my mom was here because she was watching the kids. I was like, Mom, she was like, yeah, it is a little bit. And I'm like, that's what I need because you're 360. And so I'm like, tell me. It's like, there wasn't.
It is true. I think some people just don't have it in them. Like they just love you so much and like whatever. Like I'll go to Amari for that always. I'm like, do I look frump in this? Like,
and you're
he'll
like,
be like, yes, you look frumpy as hell.
Yeah, you do need like real and you also need comfort. That's why.
Yeah, but then Meg is gonna be like, "That's the prettiest dress I've absolutely ever seen. You look perfect." And like I know that about her. And she's just so pure and sweet, and she could like never. And she might see it that way, you know, like she doesn't see it like that. But Amari will be like, off now.
You need a real one. You need.
She's over dramatic. I feel like sometimes she's like, I look awful. I look huge in this, and I'm like, you look great.
Agreed. I feel like you always
My
think.
dysmorphia is winning these days.
Really? Why?
Yeah, I
Why
don't
do you think? Oh,
know.
you said maybe you might look at an imbalance or something.
Yeah, I'm definitely like looking into trying some new SSRIs. It's so interesting to me that we have DoorDash robots, and like the only way to do the SSRI journey is by trying them for 3 months.
What is it again? I know you
Like what? Like
SSRI. I don't know
like
what that
a
is.
Prozac, a Zoloft, like just any like
What do they call
antidepressants. And
SSRI.
I don't know actually.
Oh,
why
I never
they
heard
call
that.
them.
Okay.
Yeah, just that's a blanket statement for
Got
all
it.
of those like antidepressants and different types of medications that
Yeah.
like whatever. But it's just so crazy that it's like, yeah, you gotta try it for 3 months and it might not work and you might be weird as hell and it might make you break out and it might like whatever.
You're
like
right.
they're starting to like develop this thing where you can swab your spit almost like a 23andMe and send it in. I know. And then they tell you based on your like DNA what SSRI is best for you. But like my doctor was saying, he thinks it's like not that accurate.
Yeah,
like,
it doesn't sound like it.
and it's so scary having your pay be equated with your personality. And then it's like, I'm just going to take this pill and try like a whole new personality.
That is. I know because I was only on like one antidepressant and it like made me crazy. And now I'm like, I've
Really?
been always so scared, there's been times
Do you
in my life
remember
where I
which
need
one?
it. I don't think it was one of those. I think it was the lithium for bipolar. I don't think I was like bipolar. I remember taking lithium and I remember like literally just like wanting to like crash my car every time I got in it.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah, it was crazy.
See, like,
And
that's what I mean. And I'm just already like a little bit nuts. So
I know,
it's scary.
I know. I don't want to like put out like any misinformation. I just tried it, but I don't want people to be scared of it either because I think it is so good. I mean, so many people I know are on medication. I feel like I should be at times, and it's like I was so scared of that one incident, so I never really got prescribed something. But
and
they're
I am
really
just
good if
scared.
you need them. I mean,
I think I just do. I don't know. Lately, I've been very dysmorphic, and I've been very like, I don't know, like agitated a little bit, like just easily, or these are all not words, easily, more easily agitated and like slower. Like it's like I'll get like something so amazing, like a brand deal that I've been wanting for so long, a brand I want to work with. And then like actually getting myself to film it, I'm like paralyzed almost.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Just like the cranky, unmotivated. Like, and I need
I
like,
think it's a hormonal thing because like you're so aware of like. Yeah, you're aware of it. You know what I mean? I think that's the thing. That's I guess what I should say too about like when I was on the medication, it wasn't working. Like I was super aware that it wasn't working. Like I knew something was wrong. So that's why I was like, oh, I need to like get off this. And obviously, getting off, you need help with the doctor. So I think you're really aware, and you're aware of like your situation now. So it's all about
and
being.
my anxiety and just like OCD, just like have. I've noticed within sobriety, like, I feel like I'm always talking about sobriety like it's just butterflies and rainbows, and it is. Like, I would never change it. I'm so happy to be sober. But obviously, when you are, like, raw dogging life, like, certain things that could have been dormant or underlying problems, you're very much seeing with full, like, clarity, or new things develop because of that. And, like, I just feel like my anxiety, like, I can't believe I was ever someone who didn't have anxiety. Like,
when did you start it? When did you start getting anxiety?
I feel like I started getting anxiety probably like 3 years ago, but it was very much like a tiny snowball that has turned into like a much more like anxious one. And then I was prescribed benzodiazepines, like a low dose of Xanax for it. And it does work for me. Like I can take a little like quarter of a 2 milligram bar at night, or like if I'm having anxiety, and it works. But I also know that like long term Xanax can cause dementia and like different things like that.
No.
And it's just like, it's a very addictive drug. It's very, and you can't go cold turkey. Like I want to try other things for it, you know, but.
Because you've done like recreational Xanax, right?
Yes, I definitely. It's really interesting to me because I have a very addictive personality, and at one point, like a long time ago, when I was Xana, I had like an extreme.
Xana, that's where I've heard before. Who said that? Why do I feel like I heard that before?
I feel like I started saying it, and then people like recognized, because like during MTV and a lot,
Okay.
I was just abusing like pills from the streets, like with friends and like all that type of stuff.
Got
and
it,
like,
okay.
But now, like after sobriety and getting prescribed a very low dose, I don't feel myself like abusing it or like having any problem like that. I just want to like get ahead of anything before it starts. Also knowing I have an addictive personality, and knowing that like, yeah, I just like maybe need something I can take like in the morning. I can't take a Xanax in the morning, you know, like, I don't know.
But again, I think just like the fact that you know all this stuff is like, you're like 10 steps ahead. It's so good. How was your Valentine's Day?
Oh my God, has it been that long?
Yeah, I think you were about to, it was about to be Valentine's Day.
How
last
was
night,
your
Saturday.
Valentine's Day?
Oh, we did nothing. We stayed in the house. It was great.
Honestly,
we stayed in the house, yeah.
I'm trying to think. He took me to my favorite thrift, and we had like a little thrift day, which is my favorite thing in the world.
Which
like,
one? Oh, you can't. Did you not say?
No, honestly, I'll say. I'm not gonna gatekeep. Valley Value Center or Valley Value
I
Village.
haven't heard of this.
It's like a warehouse, and it's definitely, if you like thrifting, it's like digging, but it's just huge, and it's in LA, and you find the best stuff like for such good prices.
So you
like,
just walked around and thrifted together.
we walked around at the thrift. We brought our Build-A-Bear, and we got her like a little outfit too. So it was like super cute.
They have
we have
clothes for
no,
bears?
you just like I guess baby clothes.
Oh,
like
okay.
a baby, but I didn't get anything. I made sure there was 2 of anything I was getting. But we got her.
Why? Are you
I
not
don't know.
supposed
I
to
don't want to like take someone's like baby. Like
it's
something
okay.
important, like for my Build-A-Bear.
It's a comfort animal. It's fine.
Yeah. Honestly, it was that we got our little boxer shorts, little pink ones, and then we went to lunch at my favorite cafe, Sweet Butter. And
I've never been. That's in Sherman Oaks. I always hear people talk about this.
Don't even get me started. I wish it was my restaurant. I wish I owned it like in another life.
What do you get?
I got the chicken and waffles, and it's like the best chicken and waffles to me in LA. Like other than Roscoe's, but like very different.
Have you been to
Roscoe's.
Bruxy's?
No.
It's in You been?
I love Bruxy's.
I've never been, but everyone keeps telling me the chicken and waffles are so good.
Wow,
And I'm like, yeah.
we should try
North
a Bruxy's.
Hollywood. Yeah.
Yeah, we did that, and then we came back. He cooked dinner, and then we painted each other. We have like
yes, I saw that.
We have our little tradition where we paint each other.
And then his birthday was right after.
Yes, and then we went to Cabo, and it was just so fun. I love seeing him and all of his friends have so much fun, and just like.
Did you get back before the stuff happening down there now?
It was right as it was happening, but it's not in Cabo. It's on the other side.
Okay, not the same
and
area.
stuff, but still just so like sad and scary. And I hope everything is going to be okay.
Was MAKOA's on social media now?
MAKOA's on social media.
That's crazy. How did that happen?
I know.
He's just like, I'm gonna be on it one day.
Yeah, I think that it's been like a thing that's been being discussed for a long time now. And I think for the beginning of our relationship for a long time, I think he wanted to make it very adamant that like he knows and I know that he's not using me, but he never wanted people to perceive it that way. He was very like adamant about that. I also think he was a very private person, and MAKOA likes to really think things through. So I think that it took him a second to like, you know, like what, because once you open those floodgates, your life changes in like a different way and stuff. So
Thank you so much to BetterHelp. This is March, and March we are celebrating International Women's Day. Is there a woman in your life who has really just gone through it, has really persevered, survived? Well, You're looking at
We're
two women here.
celebrating them.
Yes. Celebrating us, celebrating you.
It is so important just as we get older. I think about that so much. Like the women in your life are so important. You know, like they are there to pick you up when you fall and they are there to inspire you. And like we also understand struggles that like the men in our life absolutely never could. And I mean, I get to sit across from one of the most inspiring women I've ever met all the time. And I'm so, so, so grateful. So
And
that's
likewise, I really love seeing you open up about how life can be great and there's still struggles sometimes with mental health. And there's no
Yes.
shame in seeking therapy. Your life could be going great. Sometimes when it's going great is when you should still seek therapy to keep on that path. Therapy helped me get out of rock bottom, and I love seeing women, because women would go through a lot. Periods,
Yes.
hormonal imbalances, postpartum. We go through a lot of
So
stuff.
much.
So having therapy and seeking help is always an option.
It is
to
the right
keep us
thing
going.
to do. It is so helpful and so important. And I'm happy we were talking about that today, even in the episode.
I'm so happy we're getting sponsored by BetterHelp. I
Yes.
love them. I love hearing people talk about them. And
I've used BetterHelp, honestly, in my life a few times.
Really?
And it is like, it's really great. So there were a few rock bottoms where I like was like,
it.
I need it now. And it's great. And it's so, and it doesn't even have to be rock bottom as well. There's so many times where I waited until rock bottom to seek therapy. And sometimes it's just good to get ahead of the thing. Because if you're carrying some baggage or, you know what I mean? It's always good to get therapy and talk things out.
Well, with BetterHelp, they have quality therapists. BetterHelp therapists work according to a strict code of conduct and are fully licensed in the U.S.
And the therapist match commitment. BetterHelp does the initial matching work for you so you can focus on your therapy goals. A short questionnaire helps identify your needs and preferences, and our 12 plus years of experience and industry-leading match fulfillment rate means we typically get it right the first time. That's insane, actually. If you aren't happy with your match, switch to a different therapist at any time from our tailored recs.
And the client reviews are in. With over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 6 million people globally, and it works with an average rating of 4.9 out of 5 for a live session based on over 1.7 million client reviews. This is amazing. I've been seeing this all over social media, and sometimes you don't know where to turn. You're just like, how do I find the right therapist?
And
for
in
me?
person, and a lot of times that can be so hard when you go find someone and it's not the right fit. And then like, I've had that happen to me a lot where you get discouraged and then it's like these month-long lapses before you find another good one and stuff. Yeah. So this is so, so, so incredible. Your emotional well-being matters. Find support and feel lighter in therapy. Sign up and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/notloveline. That's betterhelp.com/notloveline.
Thank you so much to BetterHelp for sponsoring today's episode of Not Loveline.
We love you. A lot of him like figuring out like what would my content style want to be, like what do I want to make, and like all these things. And I'm just very happy for him and very proud of him. If anyone deserves to make influencer money, like it's MAKOA. Like he just is such a good person, and I've always seen him work so hard at other jobs, you know what I mean, and make like a much more normal pay for doing like hours and hours and hours of very hard work. So the idea of him being able to like post his surfing stuff and like he made like fun vlogs and stuff and like he just take care of his family and like do all these things. I'm very, if anyone deserves influencer money, it is him.
Did he post a vlog?
Not yet, but he's
But he
about to.
filmed one.
Yeah, he has like 4 or 5 together.
Are you guys gonna do a couple content guests on your TikTok stuff? Are you gonna do like couples like challenges? I don't know if that's still a thing.
We started doing a series where he teaches me things like golfing and fishing, and we're about to do changing a tire. Like it's just very funny, our like dynamic, you know, because
fun.
I don't know any of these things, and he like knows he's very like jack of all trades.
Yeah.
Like, so it's been really cool. And then he did like a little surf excursion vlog like in Mexico. I know I didn't go. That was him and his boys. But I'm so excited for him. He's so deserving.
I love seeing it all.
Creative, and he has so much more. I'm realizing like just like integrity than like, I don't know, like I will post anything and like, you know what I mean? Like if the YouTube video is bad, I'll get him on the next one.
Yes,
like,
yes.
I'm just saying, same with the podcast. I'm saying whatever. Like he's very like, even like he just did a brand deal and he was like very like,
he got a brand deal already? It's not 2 days.
I know. He just got a TikTok brand deal.
What?
And he was just like very like caring about the creative and just like, you know, wanting it to be authentic and like all these things, which obviously like I do too, but I think he does it to like a maximum. And I'm like, that's so cool.
Did you see Keith Lee turn down $1 million brand deal with McDonald's, is what the interviewer said. He said he was not going to say it, but he giggled when he said it. He said McDonald's. He said one of the biggest fast food chains offered him $1 million, but he turned it down because he doesn't eat fast food. Damn. Isn't that crazy?
But like, how special is that level of integrity, and how refreshing is that? I mean, I'm picking up the Big Mac. Right? Like I'm not sitting here I'm not even going to remotely lie to you.
We're doing it for free. We're eating that Big Mac
I'm paying them. I'm paying them to tag them and say hashtag ad, actually. But I mean, if he doesn't eat it, you know, I guess like
Oh, I don't know. For $1 million,
$1 million.
I would say yes to almost any brand deal, right?
I've had McDonald's.
Yeah,
Right. And
like-
he said that. He's like, I never even had it as a kid. Like, it just wouldn't be authentic. I was like, but everybody loves it. It's not like you're selling something that people don't love. It's like crack, you know? Everybody wants it, but they just don't know.
It is also so cool to me that some people do not live in a scarcity mindset at all. I think that a lot of like, when it comes to even like recently I had to turn down a deal because we just couldn't see eye to eye. And it was for $20,000.
Wow.
And I couldn't sleep. Like I literally couldn't
Wow.
sleep because it's just like, I keep thinking about the girl that like couldn't afford anything and like the me that, and just like,
Yeah.
I know how much that means. And then obviously I also live in scarcity. Like this is not forever. I need to do as much as I can now and whatever, but it just, they wanted me to do something that was super like inauthentic to me and like they would not move on that and like whatever. And I was having all these calls and just no one could see eye to eye. And I started getting like too, because I was just like, damn, like I know how I could make this authentic too, like for my viewer and make this authentic for me, but you won't let me.
Oh, interesting.
And yeah, they wanted me to just like lie essentially. And I was just like, I have to turn this down.
Wow.
But it like
That's good.
pains me. It pains me because it's like, I know how much money that is. I know how many people would kill for that, but like, I don't know.
That's true. I guess I was gonna say I wouldn't turn on anything, but yeah, like I've turned on a Jimmy John's a couple times, and like I love them. I met them so many times. Like Demi Lovato's probably like the people are always super nice. Like we love you at Jimmy John's. It's just like my like audience I know, like I would never eat a sandwich. Like I just don't eat sandwiches, so it'd be crazy for me. Like I have this cold cut, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and it's huge. And Jimmy John's sponsoring everyone, and I like love it. And shout out Jimmy John's.
Oh my
honestly,
God,
like,
I love Jimmy John's. Call me. I'll take the Trisha trickle down economics. Call me.
They really do. They really are like everywhere, and I'm just kind
But
of
you
like,
don't like it, and like you turned it down, which
I
is the
know,
right thing.
and I was like, yeah, I know, and there was like a cool opportunity, like integration. I was like, God, I really, and then I remember they were like, people were like, you just eat the cookie, and I was like, but it's a sandwich, like I feel bad. I do love the cookies. I will eat cookies
Yeah.
all day long. Like when I'd go to Subway, or my mom would go to Subway, she'd always get me like the cookies and chips. I'm like, I'll just eat that for lunch.
But are you okay? Question: if it was $1 million, are you eating that sub?
I mean, yeah, I guess, but my audience will be like, she doesn't like.
I'm shoving the sub. I'm again, like there is, I do appreciate that we have the type of fans though, I will say. Like even just on certain things I do sometimes where like
Yeah.
it's a brand deal now that I'm like in my brand safe era.
Yes.
Where people will be like, get your bag, girl.
Oh.
Like I appreciate that so much.
Yeah, because you'll see a lot of people, they'll do a TikTok, another ad, like people get so mad, and then I think anytime it says paid partnership, you know, because I will do it for free, and I do, like I did another Domino's one paid, but then I did like 3 unpaid ones just to be like, thank you so much,
Tavern
Domino's.
Domino's was lethal. It was groundbreaking. It was like, I just felt so happy for you.
Thank you. And I do love, first of all, I love Domino's, obviously. We know I've done 5,000
Yes.
videos, but I do love too when a brand just gets you. It's all these cool like Gen Z people in there. You know, it's all
I
like young
know.
people that are just like, they just get it. And
It
that
is
was their
so
idea.
nice.
They're like, do you want to do a tab? Even like the little like script and stuff, obviously like you do whatever, but like it was their idea. They posted a little tavern. It was very cool. I felt very cool. I felt seen. So yeah, I think when it happens.
That is the best, I will say, for like every brand that like still is antiquated and doesn't get the vision and stuff.
Yeah.
There are so many brands that are letting Gen Z iconic girls and gays run their social
Yes.
creatives and like understanding that the influencer knows their audience and like being so awesome. So
Oh.
it's cool.
And by the way, your makeup commercial that you were like, oh guys, my acting's so bad was so good. The MCO? It was so good.
Thank you.
I was like seated. I was like sat. I would watch a whole season of it. I thought it was like AI. When you scroll through TikTok and you see those AI sitcoms, I'm like, it looks like AI for a minute.
The
but
goldfish felt a little.
it was so good. Your acting was so good.
I love you in a way that I can't even put
It
into
was
words.
really good.
I will say I took it because I love MCO. I
Yeah.
use their blush today. Like I use their stuff every single day and I love them. So it was an honor and like it was a $500,000 if not upwards production, the amount of people, the amount of locations, the
Yeah.
amount of everything. Like it was very cool to feel a part of something
Yeah.
that was like done so big and to be taken so like, you know, they were taking me so seriously and taking care of me so well and stuff.
Makes a difference.
I would love, I hope in the future, MCO and I can come together and do like a little Get Ready With Me series or something that's a little more, feels more in my wheelhouse. But it was nice to get out of my wheelhouse too.
I do love it. I think sometimes in that, I like when people think outside of the box. They're like, well, I normally wouldn't do this, but this kind of sounds fun. And you ate.
Yeah,
All your
honest-
friends in there too ate. Like everyone was like,
Yeah,
I loved it.
They were like,
I loved it.
They were very sweet, and like the people were very sweet. I think I just like, I don't know. I even took another meeting the other day with like a huge company about potential acting stuff, and I was just like, please just know that I my ceiling is low.
You're so good. I think you underestimate yourself. You're actually so good at acting.
I think that if there was ever like a script that felt really authentic to me and like things I would say or something I really cared about so that I could take the acting lessons and like really lock in, like I would do it. You know what I mean? But when it comes to just like, I'm always going to love the like personality and like witty off the cuff thing more than the scripted thing, just because I suck at it.
Just
I don't
like
know.
That's so not true, because you are in your acting area. You did the one with the guy from Selling Sunset. Now you did the MCO. Now you're doing like this other project maybe. So it's kind of wild.
Oh my God, I'm trying. I
love
mean,
to see it.
You inspire me very much so to try not to beat myself up too much and try to just like, you know, be grateful for everything that's coming my way, which I am beyond. I can't like, you know, just like it feels so amazing to feel so seen.
You just gotta take everything. I just like take everything, like you said, unless it's like inauthentic or something like that. But I just like take everything, even if I'm like scared of it. I'm like, you know what, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, that was kind of where I was at. I was like, this is very much so out of my comfort zone. And I'm not gonna lie, like even watching, it was hard for me. Like if it was someone else, like if it was you reading those exact lines doing that, I would watch it and consume it and feel the exact same way you feel. Like I'm so proud of her and like all the things, but watching myself do it, I was just like, okay, just post it.
I think
like,
that's normal.
I don't know. I love their makeup though. I can't stress that enough.
So you're like done and done.
Yeah.
No, but we were talking about this right before too, because you're doing a college speaking engagement coming up soon, and I just did mine, and I like love it, and I like was so nervous. I was like, I'm not smart. I don't know what. I don't think I'm like very articulate anymore. I do like stutter.
You are, and also you looked amazing. I saw the
Thank
Louboutins.
you. Oh, I was gonna tell you they're actually so comfortable. I wore them the whole day, the whole night, and I hate heels. Like I've never worn heels, and I did. I'm glad I did, because it was full body, and I was like, okay, let me wear these heels. But it was actually like so much fun, and like that's all I want to do. I'm like, I want to just be a college speaker.
Yeah, I'm really excited to try it, and I really do love when our lives go parallel like this, and we get to like be there for each other and hype each other up and like tell each other how things go.
Even like last night, there was a thing, and well, we can't like tell you too much, but the person, I was thinking about going, but then they're like, oh, Tana's going to be there. So then I text Tana, I'm like, are you going? I need to know. And then I was like, really wanted to just like hang out. If it was glam and I had a sitter and it wasn't like less than 24-hour notice, I would have gone. But
and the way that I'm just like the friend, I go, bring the kids, come on. And it's like, I can't bring 3 kids to this, Tana. Like
one day, I mean, that will be cool when I can bring like Malibu as my +1.
Yes.
But,
I kept thinking, because, oh my God, I want Malibu to come so bad. We have to like educate her on all things.
it is so funny. I know. I feel like that's when I realized like the like literal decade gap between us, because I'm like, oh, you know, we always kind of go through the same stuff because we did like social media together at the same time, and then it's like, yeah, when stuff like that comes up, I'm kind of like, oh, I feel
and the
maybe I'm a little
things that
out.
we love too, though, like a Pam Anderson and different things and like stuff.
Yeah.
But then like even like might be like Broadway for you, where it's like this thing that we're kind of like the other one loves and we tell the other one about, and we like educate. And I think that's good too in friendship to have.
Oh, for sure. No, through so many people, I've been getting obsessed, and I'm like, okay, I think maybe I need this era. It's kind of like Lady Gaga. So many people around me like love Lady Gaga. I'm like, maybe I need to have like an era of her.
I think that like she went through so much in the media. She was so slighted so many times, like, and just the way that people, the fact that she is now at this, it's almost like the way I imagine people feel about us, like seeing us in our like fully healed like growth arc. That's how I see it. I'm like, the fact that you've circled back so hard that now you have love for again, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't. A lot of people like have that nostalgia, but it's I guess also many people are leaning into it, like Lizzie McGuire or Hilary Duff and like Jonas Brothers. Like everyone is kind of like leaning back into it because that's what people love. It's like the nostalgia of it. It makes them feel cozy. You had said that you like started YouTube because of you're like, well,
it was one of the reasons. I think that I talk about it a lot in my book. I spent so much time watching, and this was before YouTube, in a turbulent household and mentally escaping there. Like I wanted to be in that living room. I wanted to be my dad. I wanted her. I like, that was my like happy place that I almost went to as like a 7, 8, 9-year-old. So like, I can't talk about anything else, but just like, oh my God, I never thought in a million years. Like, yesterday might have been one of the most nostalgic, incredible days of my life. But yeah,
I feel like crazy. Just that full circle, cozy feeling.
Yeah, and like I'm so excited, even just as a consumer, like just to like watch it all and see it all.
Yeah.
And, you know.
No, I know. I'm trying to get it. I think I'll try and get into it.
It is like, I don't know. I need to go back and like watch it and see, because I haven't sat down and watched in in a very long time, but I think I will love it. But it's the nostalgia.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I think you'd still love it.
Yes. Also, can I just tell you something random? This is like super random, but I just like, I forgot. And I was like, I want to tell her this. So you have been saying to me for so long, like, and it's been on this podcast, like we can clip it, we can whatever.
Yeah.
Like, and it all started with the AI videos of TANACON, right? You were like, you need to do it on Broadway. You need to do a show. There's going to be you go find the clips of Trisha literally saying there's going to be a TANACON like show or movie or whatever. And I got a call the other day, a major call, and I can't talk too much about it, but it ended up like ending in them kind of saying like, write us something about a movie or a show, about an influencer having a convention. Literally on the call, I say, I don't mean to like break the wall here right now. We're having a serious meeting, but Trisha Paytas has been telling me for so long that I'm going to do this.
Wow.
And like,
Chills.
isn't that kind of wild? Like, it's really the way that like anything she says comes true.
Well, it's also you. Like, you are so good.
But,
like, you're
never
just
in
good.
a million years did I think anyone would ever have interest in me like writing a show or a movie.
Oh, that to me is like like I feel like you could do a whole book just on TANACON. Like, it's so, I told you, like, I was like, I totally don't remember it because obviously 2019 was a rough year for me. I was out of it. But like watching when we rewatched it on Patreon, I was like, this is like a movie. This doesn't feel real. This feels like there's like a saga.
Yeah.
So then when I saw people do the AI on TikTok of like the Broadway musical, I was like, wait, but that kind of works as a Broadway musical too, because they did the Anna Nicole life story on Broadway and it was so chaotic and like messy. But what really, I think RuPaul's like doing one on Broadway where it's just like a one night of his life. And I feel like when it's just a section of your life rather than your whole life, especially because you're still living and you're still like so much ahead of you, I think it's like, but you're enough removed. This is your Hannah Montana.
Like,
this is like your like 20 year later TANACON or 10 year later. When about 2019? So yeah, almost 10 years.
Yeah.
So by the time you write it, you produce it, everything like that. That's gonna be crazy.
I don't know what's gonna come from it, but it's just like, even if like 3 weeks ago you were like saying what you've been saying to me, like I never thought in a million years I would get that call, and I was just like, oh my God, I need to start having Trisha say the most outlandish.
I will, because like
it's so insane. Like you're
so easy because like everything you do is so good. So I was like, oh, I see this. It's like so, you know.
And then I mean, it's funny because when we were talking about it, I was like, no, I would never do that. I couldn't, whatever. But I was like, I could see like, especially I Love LA really did inspire me.
Yes.
Like comedy like that. Like the idea of a show or like a movie or something, and the opening scene is like just a girl trying to film an apology video. And like, we've never seen that like done in anything. And like,
well,
there's comedy in it, but also like depth in it. Like it's very interesting.
Relatable. Because I do love the idea that like, not to bring up Shane, but like Shane is doing that, like canceled. I like the idea. I just wish it was more like relatable to him. He has like this like female influence or actress that gets canceled. It's like, I get it, you're in this sphere, but let's do it more on you. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like what, as I would do with me, as you're doing with TANACON, it's like, because that's what people like would want to see. You know what I mean? Is like, let's see a conspiracy theory guy who like got canceled because he wanted to do makeup, and it's like, you know what I mean? And it's like, have Jacob Sartorius play you, like whatever. But like the fact that you just did this, you know, a different route. I don't know.
Yeah,
but
it is very cool when you see anyone. I love seeing like influencers do something that is like so, even like Quenlin Blackwell in I Love LA or something, like playing something, or do even Jake Shane's show being like all about his life, almost like his own own like hacks, you know?
Yeah.
Like that is so cool to me. So I don't know what's gonna come from it or like if anything, but I just think it's like, I had to tell you because you've been the only person ever to say
I'm
like,
shocked.
Like, I don't know. I guess as I get more removed, I can see how there could be something there. You know?
It is hard when it's your own life.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, what?
And I don't want to glamorize it. That was always my thing. I never want to like glamorize my wrongdoing. So, but I think it's cool if it was authentic. You know?
I think that's why you're perfect for it, because you don't, and you're very honest about it.
It's just so interesting. You're the queen manifester.
Oh my God, that is
really
going to be crazy. That I'm so excited for you if it does do it. Well, I'm very happy. Did you see Wuthering Heights?
I haven't yet. Have you? Ladies, do you know a man in your life who has changed as he's gotten older?
Too many older men. Oh, let's start there. Daddy
maybe
issues.
he could have used this. You know what I mean? I honestly do. I have had a lot of girlfriends who have talked about that. Like my boyfriend over a long time, like his motivation has changed. His sex drive has changed. Like certain things have changed as he's gotten older. And sometimes that can be related to testosterone.
Low testosterone levels don't just happen to older men either. Sometimes as early in your early 30s, it can happen. And you may feel sluggish. You feel, like you said, maybe feel unmotivated. And this kind of stuff you think about when females talk about it, but when men experience it, they don't know what's going on. And sometimes it's because they have low testosterone.
And men's testosterone affects everything: energy, mood, confidence, motivation, sex drive, workouts, and recovery.
Well, Mars Men is a natural solution to support those testosterone levels to get that energy back, that sex drive back, and have you feeling like yourself again. Because let's face it, aging happens. It's a blessing. It's a gift. We love it. But we do need those tools to help us age gracefully and to make the others around us not suffer.
Yes.
So those older
Yes.
men can be crotchety.
That part.
But not with Mars Men.
Yeah, honestly,
Put those testosterone levels up. That's all they need.
I'm about to lab rat MAKOA. I'm about to make him try this. I mean, this can just be great in general, like a higher sex drive and motivation and mood. Like,
Well, we got these in the mail and we're unsure. We kind of were like, well, because we get PR packages all the time, we didn't know. And I saw Mars Men. I was like, here, Moses, Mars Men.
yes, and we have so many gays in our life too.
Yes, all the gays out there watching, you'll love this too. But I noticed like Moses definitely has like a lot more energy and just a lot more humph.
We love some. We do love
So
some.
if you need some oomph in your life or know a man who may need some oomph in his life, try out Mars Men today because Mars Men actually utilizes clinical doses of each ingredient to support real results. It's hormone-free, non-GMO, vegan, and third-party tested. In a world where the solution seems to increasingly be needles, synthetics, or drugs, it's very refreshing to see a company that uses all natural ingredients.
Yeah, it contains 8 natural ingredients that are all backed by science and specifically chosen to support healthy T levels, energy, and stamina.
And get this, 91% of men said that they felt they've had higher energy after using Mars Men. 82% said they've noticed improved male vitality after using this product. And 87% said they noticed increased strength. Long-term users often report better sleep. Ooh, better sleep. We all need that.
Better
Mood
sleep
stability.
sold me.
Oh, down and done. And an overall sense of well-being.
If a man in your life is struggling with low energy, lack of motivation, moodiness, or confidence, Mars Men is the much needed solution designed to help them feel like they're in their 20s again. It could be exactly what he needs to be, 100% present and meet 100% of his full potential, both emotionally and physically. And if he's not over the moon with his purchase, there's a 90-day money-back guarantee. So there's no risk, and worst case, he doesn't absolutely love it, and he gets a full refund.
Heck yeah. For a limited time, our listeners get 50% off for life, plus free shipping and 3 free gifts at mengotomars.com. That's mengotomars.com for 50% off and 3 free gifts at checkout. After you purchase, they'll ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them Not Loveline sent you.
Ooh, I'm so excited. Anything to make men better, okay? Not the gays, but the straights.
Thank you. So gays can be better sometimes.
Yes, you know, everyone can be better sometimes,
okay.
right? We love you, Mars Men, and thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of Not
We
Loveline.
got 2 guys here. Here's your Mars Men. Yes. I loved it, but the internet kind of hates it, so I don't know. I wanted to hear your take. I already did my whole take on Just Trish, but I did love it.
I want to see it so bad. I need to go. Would you see it again?
Yes, I
Let's
loved
go.
it. I was
Let's go.
gagged. It's kind of long, like 2.5 hours, which I love. But
Yeah. Were you crying a lot?
I cried at the end.
Yes.
I was bawling at the end, and I don't cry at movies. I'm like not a crier
really?
anymore. I think I've cried all I could cry, so I like never cry. And I was like, oh my god, what the hell happened?
That's what I like. I just have to be. That's why I've been putting it off. Like I'll go see anything in theaters if it's not like crying movies. I have to like make sure I'm in the right headspace because they will.
Yeah.
I just watched this movie called Eternity, and it's marketed as a comedy, by the way. And I have a big discrepancy with this.
Eternity.
Okay,
Who's in it? I never heard of this.
Miles Teller is in
Oh.
it. Callum Turner is in it, and the main girl is Elizabeth Olsen.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Stacked.
and I have such a big discrepancy with movies that are not comedies being marketed as comedies. Like Click, Adam Sandler, that's not a comedy to me.
Right.
I'm so sorry. It is
Yeah.
devastating. Even like The Truman Show, My Old with Aubrey Plaza, like these movies are being marketed as comedies or rom-coms, and it's like they devastate me for like months. So we put it on to watch it, and it was like, I'll save like the whole story, but basically like husband and wife both die and of old age, and they're like in eternity, like this place that's called eternity, and they get to like pick where they want to go to eternity forever. And the husband and wife were married for like 30 years, but she was married before him and he died in the war. And then she found out that her first husband had been waiting for her in the like holding place of eternity for like 60 years for her to die. And then she has to like choose between them. And I was like, this is not a comedy. This is devastating.
Who did she pick?
She ended up picking her.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler alert.
I love a spoiler.
She ended up picking her husband that she had her kids with in the later half of her life. But like, just because she had spent her whole life yearning for what could have been with the first husband. So I think she got there and she was very excited to like see him again. And then they're all young again. So she's seeing herself young again and he's young again. And yeah, she was just very like excited at first at the idea of like what could have been with them. And then they go try out what eternity would look like forever. And she's like, wait, but
you can try it out.
Well, no, she like escapes. It's like a whole thing, but like
escape eternity.
she was in like a black hole void going back though to like get her original or her like long husband. And it was,
my
but it was
God.
devastating. And I was like, this is not a comedy.
And they market it as a comedy.
It's
That
a
is crazy.
rom-com. I'm sitting with Ty. We smoke. Like, let's put on like a rom-com. At all. I sobbed for 2 hours. So yeah, and then I thought about it. I wrote about it. I was just like, it put me in like one of those.
Did you TikTok about it? I didn't see a TikTok.
I put one up just being like, stop marketing movies as comedies, like that are not comedies.
That's what I love about you. Like when you have a thought, you like want to like, obviously when it's not like drama, you're like, I'm going to share this thought.
I know I need to make a spam account for like all my little
How do
thoughts.
people do that? I always do that, like user 6639.
Yes,
And you're like,
I treat my main account like a spam account. I think a lot of influencers,
me too.
like a lot of influencers make a spam to put the spam on, but like my spam is on my main.
oh yeah, why do they do it separately?
But I've been wanting a second account. I think I'm gonna like try a second account, but as a beauty guru. Like I want to share all my like beauty and fashion and like thoughts on like a second account. I don't know.
Why don't you do that on the main and do the spam on the spam account?
Because I think if I just switched up on my main to like get ready with me and like I love this blush, everyone would be like, okay, tell us your opinion on it. And you know, like I don't know.
Oh, you know who saw our episode last week and DM'd me on TikTok? Maybe she DM'd you. Did Abby Young DM you? She DM'd me and said, I saw you and Tana talking about my method.
Abby Young, the hair method. I was like, who is this? That is the problem too with like the way we just like talk and talk and talk. I literally go, who the is that?
You brought it up last time.
Yes, literally, I brought it up and I'm sitting here going, Trisha, who the is that?
No, I'm all about it now because I was following Jacqueline Hill's, which maybe, I guess it depends on your hair type, so you should do different ones. And I was following Jacqueline's, so that's why I've been wearing wigs. I'm like, oh, I feel like my hair is so healthy. I just want to keep it healthy.
Yes.
But then she DM'd me and she's like, oh, I'd love to come up with a hair plan for you. But she asked, like, is it dry? Is it damaged? Is it oily? She has all these questions. So I guess it's like a specific thing
I'm
to
getting
you.
in her DMs.
She was like, I saw you and Tana talking about it. I would love to do a method for you.
I need to know.
So
I'm relapsing on hair extensions though.
No.
I'm relapsing on hair
do
extensions
it.
this Monday at 3 p.m.
Don't do it. You said you always listen to me. Don't, because your hair, you can always put clip-ins in every day of your life, but your hair is so gorgeous. So don't you feel light and just like,
I did, right? Like, and I have, like all these months I've been very happy. I loved my little bob.
It's so cute right now.
I was having so much fun with it. And maybe this is the dysmorphia, but lately I am so dysmorphic. Like no matter how, and I can't style it to save my life, and I could style long extensions.
Is this style? This looks so good.
This is me trying to style it, but I don't feel pixie magic.
It's giving Baywatch. It's giving it's so gorgeous.
She is the best
Beachy
ultimate hype woman.
Like you look like you could just go jump in the ocean. What about when you go to like Maui and you're just like,
yes, Maui's
you know,
fine, but like I just miss like feeling. I want hair I can sit on. I miss feeling. I miss like the spray tan and I'm not gonna revert fully. I'm not gonna like go get a bleach and tone. I'm not gonna like. I just need a little bit more kindness, I think, right now, literally for my mental health.
Okay.
I'm trying sew in wefts. I'm gonna see if I can do the Abby Young method even with them. Did you ever have wefts?
Yeah. I mean, yes, I don't mind a weft.
Okay. Was your hair healthy with them or no?
Yeah, the problem is it just pulls on your hair. So like when you're styling, it's just gonna pull no matter what. And your hair is so nice for just like getting all your extensions out and stuff. Like it is so nice and healthy. It
always feels like I washed this last night. It looks greasy. I can't get it to hold a curl without burning these little haze more.
The ends are so nice. Like mine is like split ends all the time. Like yours is so nice and shiny. Like I'm actually
feed this to a horse.
No, you're dysmorphic, and I'm telling you the truth because I'd be like, yeah, me too, girl, me too. But like, no, it's not. It's like these pieces are nice and long. It's like mine do not grow here. Like your hair is so nice. I get it. If it's for your mental health, do it. But
yeah, I get what you're saying. Like, and it might be because it's like, even if I saw it on someone else, I would be like, that's so cute. Like, I love a little like longer a lob on someone else. Yeah. And I don't know what it is lately. I'm just looking in the mirror and I'm like, I need to serve tonight. And no matter how many things I do, I like can't get. I don't know. I can't get there.
I can be like that with like my real hair. I think like the thing like last night. I think like that was my issue. Is I couldn't. It was so last minute to find like a sitter and glam. Like I need glam if I go out. Like I cannot do my own hair. I don't mind my hair like just hanging whatever if we're going out. But like if it's like an event, I can't do it to save my life. I'm like,
and I'm just like I don't know. I don't know what it is. It is the dysmorphia is winning, but I'm hoping some 22-inch extensions will be an SSRI for me for like 22? At least 2 weeks. Yes, okay, I need them. But I'll take them out in like a couple weeks. Like I'm just gonna.
I feel like Okay.
Then do clip-ins. Is that what you're gonna say?
Well, I feel like that's like the problem when you take them in and out. It's like so stressful in your hair. But do you? That's the only thing I would say. That's my only strong opinion. But
I know, and I could just Abby Young and hold on, but I'm really looking.
Abby Young and hold on for 7 months, they say, and then you go like I've seen people. I'm on the side of you on TikTok where people have like these like, I think it was we were talking about an influencer. Well, we can say it in the I don't know. She was showing her bald spot, and she had like a really bad one, and she was showing like how her hair had grew. I think she was using the Dr. Grew. I think we talked about that before, and how it grew so much. And I've really been seeing even Jacqueline. Hers was like she shows her fried ones before, and then after the Abby Young, she's like shiny and full and.
I know. I guess I've just been holding on. It's been like
you haven't done Abby Young.
You're right, but I have an Abby Young.
Which you brought up.
Do you know? Literally, I need to get on it, and I'm gonna message her. Yeah. You know what I will say though, that I keep seeing. I don't know if you've been seeing, but you just said Dr. Groot, and people are doing the thing where they use our clips with TikTok affiliate links.
Yes.
And it doesn't. I don't think it would bother me if I was also a TikTok linker.
Yeah.
And like if I was
Well,
also.
you should be.
I know. And then I did it, and then everyone was like, "What are you broke?" And I was like, "Okay." Like everyone was coming at me, and I was like, "Oh my god!" Like, no, I'm just so tired of seeing people get like our bag.
Can I tell you, like, I do it kind of just for kicks. I really, unless you guys can, okay, I'm being 100% real with you guys. Unless there's like another place to go get the money out, like I make no money off TikTok Shop unless I'm not looking at the right spot. Like if you have to withdraw it yourself, because I don't make any. Like
I don't make money on TikTok really either. It's small amounts.
TikTok, I think sent me like $800 like last month or something.
That's exactly. Whenever people are like my creator fund pays all my bills, not me.
None. And TikTok Shop, like. I get a lot of views because I think they can use it as ads. Like when I use the waist trainer, I just do it for fun now because I always have that waist trainer on. So I'm like, oh, and I was like, I'll just link it. So unless maybe I have a stash somewhere and I don't know, someone can maybe help me because I've been looking.
We'll help you today.
You do TikTok Shop?
He knows everything.
Shop. I've like made like not that much money on there, but the creator fund, like I at one point made a.
What?
Yeah, Mari makes a lot of money. I think my videos get flagged a lot too. I think that like I don't know. I don't have. Same with my YouTube. Like my monetization on YouTube. Like I know that I'm on the lowest tier. I know that with every like YouTube monetization, other than Snapchat, I guess, but YouTube monetization and TikTok monetization, I make like crumbs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess I haven't checked my YouTube. I don't ever post there, but I probably should post there.
Yeah.
But TikTok, I just love. I just do love a TikTok. And
I love making TikToks more than anything. I can't believe there are influencers who are making like hundreds of thousands a month on TikTok, and I would love to learn how. The live streamers, but that's maybe when I'm like 40. 45, 50.
At 50, you're gonna be like on the TikTok.
I'm just panhandling. It's everything I talk about at 25. I'm kidding.
Remember me?
No, literally. Back in my day, I had a convention. I often romanticize being 60 and just actually like.
Oh, yeah.
Do you ever do that? Like romanticize being 65. You know where you're at in life.
Yeah.
You know you're almost done with social media, or just like what. It doesn't matter at all anymore. Like. I think I'll still be on social media my whole life. I don't know, but just exposing the shit out of people who deserve it that you never have, like out of fear or out of just not wanting the drama or whatever.
Yeah, but like also those people just like might be dead by then, so will it feel as good?
You know what? True. You know what?
Like,
True.
we're not around to see it. Like I want you to feel it. I want you to see it.
That is so true. Like by the time I'm 65, half of the people I'd want to be exposing may have croaked.
Yeah, for sure. So that's why I was like,
I'll just probably hold a lot of it in, and that's okay.
Are we doing our song? We have to do it. I'm gone.
I thought you were gonna say also, are we doing calls?
I don't think we're doing calls this time.
And we should talk about our song though.
Okay.
Like, yes, we're doing our song.
We gotta get on it.
I know we do.
We have our show.
Because we have our show.
And
We have a
music
show in Vegas.
Yeah.
Can we say it?
Well, I don't know if we should say exactly where yet.
Okay. Where and the date, but just like maybe think about it being hot outside and think about your girls and you
where
going.
we've been performing.
Yeah. Yeah.
They really should just give us a year-long residency. That you were there 4 times last year? Or 3 times? Yeah.
Yes. Well, okay. It's not Cosmopolitan. And
we love the Cosmo.
Trisha and I got booked for a duo show. Yay! And I'm like so excited. It's such an honor.
Yeah.
There is a big part. I never want to like set my expectations too high and get disappointed. Like, no matter what, if we just do this one show, it's an honor. It's going to be so much fun. I'm so excited to go to Vegas with you when it's not pouring rain. Like,
Knock on wood.
yes. But I'm so excited. And like, there is a major part of me that is manifesting it going well and a residency happening. Like, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't.
So fun.
I'm unbanned from the Win now, girl. We're going to Vegas.
How did that happen? I saw it. Was it Holly? Is it Holly? No way. What did she do? How did she know?
First of all, Holly Madison is just so iconic, of course, but like also selfless and kind. It's like you did not have to like go to the lengths of the moon to get me unbanned from the Win. Like, I definitely put out that TikTok begging, hoping someone would. I didn't think that, but the power that she holds, I am finally unbanned from the Win, and I'm I've been screaming about it, like utterly just in a backbend. I keep saying that the way I feel about getting unbanned from the Win has to be how people feel when they graduate college. Like,
you're like, this is the day.
Like, this is my big day. I've been yearning for this for years. I've tried everything I've put. It's not how people feel when they graduate from college.
It's giving more like Easter, like Jesus' resurrection. Like, he was like hung on the cross and then he rose again. Like, you're still alive.
I'm rising again at the Win.
That's
I'm
crazy.
getting married at the Win. I'm just so.
Ooh, what are we gonna do? What is at the Win? What can we do there? I don't even know what's happening
the
there.
best shopping is at the Win. The best restaurants are at the Win. They also have the best hotel bed ever. Like, the sleep at the Win is insane. And it's one of those things too where like I've had years to think about this. You know, I've had years to think about all the things I love and miss about the Win. So I'm definitely excited to like make some YouTube videos doing all my old favorite things there. XS is the best club on the Strip. Like,
wow. Oh, you're really going for that sponsorship for Win.
And it's just the truth. I've always had to be like, when did it end? When did it end? Because it's like, it's undeniably the best. Like, you know, and I just had to like find my other best. There are other.
We should give them a shout out in our song.
We should. I should probably give Resorts
Cosmo.
World or Cosmo. Yeah, people who have like, you know, taken it there for me. But
yeah.
And I still love those hotels. I'm just very excited to get to set foot there.
Oh
again.
my
And I love
gosh.
Holly.
No, Holly, I always will say that. She is also like, every time we've had a birthday party we did it for Malibu's first, for Elvis's first, she comes up with like these gift baskets that are so insane. And so like literally for Malibu's first birthday, she collected every single Malibu Barbie that was ever been made since like 1965 to like 1978.
She's just so thoughtful is such a great word. Like, those people, and I try to be that person and sprinkle it into my life.
You are.
But it definitely is like, Holly just does it so naturally and always.
Yes.
And it's so inspiring. Like, just like, and she doesn't have to do that.
No.
She doesn't, everything she does, she doesn't have to do. And like, just such an icon too. Even seeing her like, I just saw her TikTok where she was like still exposing more Playboy stuff. Did you see that? And I was just like, I just love her. I love that like she rides for what's right. She rides for her friend. She's just, I'm so grateful.
No, and we had talked last time I saw her when I was doing she has a new podcast coming out. When I did her podcast, she was saying about Disney, and I'm like, we really need to take Tana because like we just like love Disney so much. And I feel like you haven't experienced Disney like the right way.
You're so right. I really haven't.
But she's like an elevated level where she's like Club 33, and it's like I've always wanted to do Disney with her. So she's like, well, any day you guys want to go.
We
so
should
we really
plan
do
it.
have to like plan.
Yes.
I'll text in the group chat.
I would literally love to.
When we did the Madonna, and it's been like 2 years now, but that was like so much fun. I'm like, I need another like girls' day.
And we
Disney.
all were not like, we were almost like starting our friendship there.
Yeah,
like that was
right.
very like, you know, and like feeling like we were all like hee hee, like okay, like you know, like nervous a little, like you know.
I used to always get nervous. Actually, I write about her in my book, like weirdly. Like I write about like there's like a lot of people that didn't make the book, but then there's like Holly, and I'm just like, oh, it's like so crazy because I talk about girls next door, like being so like now I'm like friends with her. Yeah. And I get nervous around anyone. I get nervous when I see you, but then like after a while, then I'm like, okay, it's like normal. But like
like now
you know.
we would just have so much more of a kiki at something like that, which is cool.
She's so fun.
very
I love
grateful.
it. Woohoo! SeatGeek is sponsoring today's episode. Tana, it is the summer of music, festivals, sports,
and
shows,
concerts, and more.
Coachella, My Chemical Romance, Tana and Trish take Vegas.
Yes, NOAHCON. I'm so excited. And Tana and Trish take Vegas. That's what you need to be getting tickets for on SeatGeek, okay?
Yes, because you know they're going to sell it and you're going to be like, I need to get those best seats. How do I get them last minute?
Come
Go
see us.
to SeatGeek. They have your back. With over 35 million downloads, SeatGeek is the #1 rated ticketing app.
And there are more than 70,000 events listed on SeatGeek, including concerts, sports, festivals, and more.
SeatGeek has your back. Each ticket is rated on a scale of 1 to 10, so you know you're getting a good deal. So look for the green dots. Green means good, red means bad. Plus, every ticket is backed by their buyer guarantee.
The new year means new artists are on tour. To make it even better, you can use code NOTLOVELINE10 for 10% off your tickets at SeatGeek. That's 10% off tickets with promo code NOTLOVELINE10.
Make sure you click the link in the description to download the app and and have the code automatically added to your account so you can use it later.
Thank you so much, SeatGeek, for sponsoring this episode of Not Loveline. Come see us in Vegas using SeatGeek.
Yay! He's like, have you tried Kim K's new?
should try it.
Have you tried it?
No.
I ordered a case and sells it here, and Devin's like, I got it. I was like, where'd you get it? And you're like, okay, should we get
Yes.
Walmart is crazy because it looks so bougie. Like,
What's it
shout out
called?
Walmart. What is it?
Unstoppable? Update.
But it's
I got
like,
the U and the E.
but you might need this for your instead of an SSRI. You might need this because it's supposed to like calm you.
Oh,
right?
that could help
That's what
me.
she says. It's not. It's not like an energy drink. She says it's supposed to like calm you. I think is what
It's like nootropics and mushrooms.
CBD.
Yeah, oh, CBD.
No, is it? No, not CBD. That's crazy.
Walmart can't sell that.
THC?
Also, real fast, did you watch the Traitors finale last night?
I did not. I do know who wins.
Okay.
Do you know Rob? I feel like everyone knows him.
I've never met him.
Tyler Yummy's like really
Yeah,
friends
we
with
have
him.
a lot of like mutuals and stuff.
She's like been to his like snake ranch. I was like, all right. That's
Yeah,
so
I think
wild.
they'd be such a cute couple. I've been shipping them from the jump, but now he has a girlfriend.
Of 2 months.
Yes.
He's like, I do. Because,
Clothing brand together already.
oh, that moved fast.
That is.
Clothing brand.
I don't like,
Starting companies with someone you've been dating for 2 months horrifies me. That's wild.
that's definitely, don't do that. That's definitely crazy. Even if you do think you're gonna be forever, like wait that year. Then I also just hated him after. I never really liked him. He always kind of gave me like, and then after the finale, I was like, I actually hate him. Like, and the fact that, huh? Yeah, did
Really?
you-
I
yeah.
haven't. I'm not up to date on Traitors at all. Grey's Anatomy. I'm back. It's the only thing I care about. No one can recommend media to me right now. Like if people are like you should watch this. I'm like perfect. In 6 months when I finish Grey's, I will watch it.
Oh, that's like, but that's sad though.
Yeah, but I love it. Like I just can't stop it. So and I got MAKOA on it. Like,
Maybe that's the problem. Maybe you're watching all these sad medical things
that
and you're
is
just like
true. Like
seeping
everyone's
through.
dying every day
Yeah.
on this show that I'm obsessed with, and it does make me think about mortality a lot more than like.
Sometimes that happens. When I was watching Stranger Things, like I watched one season of it and I really did feel like demonic, like hearing voices, and I was like, maybe we need to not watch this.
Yeah, I want to watch it so bad because I love Miss Millie, but I'm not a sci-fi girl.
Who's Miss Millie?
Millie Bobby Brown.
Oh my
Yes.
god! I thought we were talking about Grey's Anatomy, and I was like, who's that? Yes,
I love who's Miss Millie like it's Miss Rachel. I love saying
that was kind of
No,
crazy.
I do. You know that
I love Millie Bobby
Brown
her name.
runs like a animal like foster like sanctuary. She's been giving me all this advice on Buster and like different stuff.
Oh, really? Does that?
Yeah.
Where is it? In here in LA, or is it somewhere else?
I don't know. She's saved over 300 dogs though. Like that's so
Wow.
cool. And she's so young. She's
Yeah, I
like
know.
22 and
But
she's
like
just like
ruling the world, just kids and
Yes.
marriage and
yeah,
even
killing
Joyce
it.
Graceffa too. He just always saves dogs. He always.
That,
had, like,
I know. I think
5,000
that's so
dogs.
cool. I think that I'm learning with Buster that as much as I love him, that might be more of my calling is continuing to foster dogs
Yeah.
and getting them ready to find them a home. I love him. It's going to be devastating. Our foster period is almost up. I'm not like 100% sure, but I want to do what's right for him.
Yeah.
And I go to Hawaii a lot and time.
Yeah, you're really busy. It's
I'm just
hard.
super busy, and I think that I've gotten him so ready for a home where people have more of a routine. But that's gonna.
Yeah, you did a lot of the hard stuff. You did a lot of the.
I got him neutered
Yeah.
and like all the things and just shown him so much love. But yeah.
Oh, your shirt says Chateau Marmont. This whole time, I'm like, I like your shirt. I didn't realize it said that.
Yeah. But I ordered it and two things. I ordered this on Depop. It was supposed to be blue. It's coral. I'm not a big coral
The last time
girl.
you said that about another
Yes,
shirt.
it was also supposed to be blue. And then I bought these on Depop. Look how cute these are.
Are these Dolce?
They're Dolce & Gabbana little reading glasses. This one's just on me though. They're fully prescription. Like I can't wear them or I get a headache. Like you're zoomed in.
Did they say that?
So no.
You can pop out the lenses and put in different ones.
I'm going to. I brought them here today literally just to show the class.
They're
I got some
so
showing. They're so
Yeah.
cute.
Oh my god, that's adorable.
But they like give me a migraine, obviously, because I have good enough
no,
vision.
I love you in your Depop era. It's
I know.
everything.
I do. Just makes me feel better, like about
Yeah.
my shopping problem. At least
Getting
knowing him.
secondhand.
Yeah.
We went to. I've been to the Chateau Marmont once, but I've never been to the bar next door. Have you ever been there? The Bar Marmont or whatever. It's like
Yes.
tiny and little.
Yes.
We went there for an afters. I've never done an after party before, and I was like, oh my god. After I did the Tara Yummy video, she was telling me about afters. I was like, what's afters? Check it's an after party. I was like, all right. So then we got invited to an
Yeah.
after party, and I was like, you know what? We're already out. Let's go. We ended up staying like 10 minutes, but I don't get these at all. I do not get them at all. Like literally, like people just stand around.
And drink 100%.
But, like-
I'm not an afters girl now.
Everyone's just like looking around. I'm just
Yes.
like, this is
and
awful.
like in LA, everyone is. I think afters in a lot of even New York afters are a lot more people are dancing and making out and being like fun and like I see that in LA. The afters are very much like who's here. Everyone's
Yes.
coked out like and just like panning the room with their eyes and like bulging out of their head. And like
Yeah.
I haven't been. I don't think. maybe to like 1 or 2 after parties since I went sober in LA because there isn't much more to do than like drink or find someone to go home with, but I don't have those.
Is that? Well, this is a lot of old people, so I don't know if that was happening there. I just remember being like, so we were just stuck like this, and we don't drink. Me and Mose don't drink, so we're just like shoulder to shoulder, and we're just like, should we go? I was like, well, let me get some pictures first. So I like went in the bathroom, took a picture. I went in the staircase and took a picture. I'm like, let me just show that I'm out. And then we left in like 5 minutes, and our driver was just like, oh, I haven't, because there's like a little line for drop off, and he hadn't even gotten out the line yet. He's like, oh, I'm still here. I was like, we're coming out. And
yes, it's real. Like
touch on Stamos, but
oh my god,
we saw him with David Dobrik. I was gonna tell him, like, I saw you, David Dobrik, but
that is so funny. I just started trying to watch Fuller House.
Ugh. Why?
I don't know. I have no idea. Just to like, I was watching so much Grey's, I needed something that was like the opposite, like light. And I was like, let me just see what Fuller House is about. And then I was like,
what a weird choice. Yeah, not
I know. I can't get past Candace.
Yeah, she's just homophobic.
Knowing that she's all those things, I'm just like, I don't want to watch.
She's another one that uses the God hates gays. I'm like, I'm pretty sure specifically Jesus loved everybody. Like he was just hanging out with the gays, the whores, everything.
And like in my head, she was just DJ Tanner like my whole life.
Yeah.
And she's now that wall has been broken. And she's like, and obviously she's not DJ Tanner. She's Candace Cameron Puree, whatever it is. But like, yeah, I don't know.
Well, she is still DJ on the show, though, right?
Yes, but I can't, like, she's not DJ to me anymore, even on the show.
Being homophobic.
Yeah, I'm like, no, DJ Tanner was not homophobic. Yeah. DJ Tanner was, like, borderline, like, bi. Let me actually not assume that. I just think her and Kimmy might have, like, play the call.
Hi, Trisha and Tana. Okay, so what do you guys think about the Jake Weber toothbrush thing? Like, would you be grossed out if your boyfriend's toothbrush looked like that? Because I have an Oral-B and it doesn't look like that. It does not look like that. It's easy to clean. Yeah, just wondering what your thoughts are. Okay, love you. Bye.
I did see your TikTok. Tana has a TikTok for everything.
I do have a TikTok for everything. It's actually funny because Jake Weber and I are neighbors. Like we live really close to each other.
Oh, really?
And so I texted him yesterday and I was like, hey, like, what are you doing over the next few days? I think there's something here with the toothbrush. Like I'm going to be the person passing the torch to you. I'm going to give you a toothbrush. Like, do you want to do a TikTok? And he was super down.
That's so
funny. He's so sweet. I'm wondering if I am becoming so Mima because I'm like, that had to have been a PR stunt.
What did he say? Did you ask him about it?
I haven't. I'm going to ask him about it when I see him.
Should we text him? Me and Jake are pretty cool too, I think.
Yeah. Like, and then.
Is that real?
And then I know him and Tara made some TikToks about it.
I don't think it was. I think like a lot of guys are just like, my dad growing up always had like a really gross toothbrush. Like I think guys don't know to like get rid of a toothbrush.
If MAKOA, it's so funny because MAKOA, I'm almost the guy. Like I could see that happening to me beforehand. Like he's so cleanly. I'm looking it up. I'm looking
Moses,
it up.
It would be like the cleanly one. Like sometimes I don't know when things need to be changed out. Sheets, I didn't know for the longest time you're supposed to change sheets. Yeah. I was like, I kept mine on for like a year. You know what it was? YouTube. In like 2009, I had these pink polka dot sheets behind me like for every video. And so I'm like, do you ever change your sheets? And I was like, why would I change my sheets? That's so weird. Like,
I love you so much.
And then I like literally had no idea.
I'm literally the absolute same way. Like I've learned all of these things later. Oh my God. Okay.
What?
I looked up the mold.
On a toothbrush?
Uh-huh.
It's mold? Was it mold? 'Cause I saw it was like white, so it's like mold.
What if it's...
I thought it was like toothpaste, like dribbled down.
Yes.
Wash the toothbrush off. That's what I was.
Someone said, like, y'all aren't understanding. He was definitely joking. He knew it was still there and kept it on the video to be funny, quote unquote.
But like, how did it get that bad? That was like a real toothbrush.
And like the bristles, just the way the bristle. Does he put it in his mouth?
Yes. Yes, he did put it in his mouth.
I'm just now seeing a bunch of people use like it has a TikTok shop link for their favorite toothbrush. Okay, I'm getting off TikTok.
You getting on? You really should. You never did a toothbrush collaboration with like Oracle.
I have Oral-B.
Oral-B. Right, I think the ones that the electric like Quippy too.
I was never, or Quippy might be more realistic. I was never an Oral-B girl, but now never say never. Okay, call me, beat me if you want to reach me. I'm so brand safe.
You really should.
I so would, but obviously I also understand like Oral-B not wanting to be associated with he to me with the toothbrush, which he didn't, by the way. I think if you watch the whole video,
right? I think nowadays they would love to use a little spin on it, like they'll bleep it, they're like then like, what did she say? And they'll be like,
and even at meet and greets, like people bring me toothbrushes all the time, like.
That's
just like
your brand.
Like it is one of those, like, I always say, like, bullet points that like people will like always, you know what I mean? So I want to do something funny with Jake Weber. I definitely want to buy him some toothbrushes.
Are you guys gonna do something this weekend?
I hope so. He has to go to Tara's show, but then I was like, let's film a TikTok. We're neighbors. Like, let's just be funny.
Yeah,
and he was super down. Obviously, like, if that was his toothbrush, that is a problem. I'm sure he has learned that lesson across this.
Right.
And like,
that's crazy.
It is just so interesting, the internet, like, seeing people genuinely enraged about it, right? It's like, it's not your toothbrush. Scroll.
Right.
Like, it's you're not brushing your teeth with that. Like, obviously, that's nasty. And like, you should get a new toothbrush. But like, I'm sure he's gathered that now.
But I kind of do love a moment where the internet can collectively like come down on someone for something that's like, it is like gross and disgusting, but also like in the grand scheme of things, like no one's getting hurt. And I kind of love that everyone's like,
I heavily prefer. That's how I felt about. Never mind. Never mind. But like, I do love like a harmless, silly, funny, and I love when people are down. Like the fact that he was like, "Yes, I'm down. Like, let's make joking TikToks about it." Like, I think that I always get the ick like when someone's super defensive or like angry at the world about like something. Like if he was like coming online being like super upset about it.
Yes.
So it's like, cool to see that he's just like down and it's funny
when someone like leans into it.
Yes, and like it happens, and like half of the girls, I know I a man who had that toothbrush. I'd be blatantly lying if I said, and I don't want to actually say half the girls commenting that a guy with that toothbrush, like I'm projecting. I know I have.
Yeah.
You know, and like it happens. The navy blue fitted sheet, the wonky toothbrush, like the beard hairs all over the sink. Like
yeah.
A lot of men do just have some learning to do, but he does have great female influences in his life. Tara Yummy's very hygienic.
Right.
I've always thought that about her. She's like
smells good.
She's a very clean girl, you know?
Yes.
And like I think that she's a great influence as a friend to maybe just lead him in a Crest Oral-B direction.
Get a new toothbrush.
And I've never thought like his breath smelled bad or anything.
Yeah, I guess I never like got close, but people do. I don't. You just don't know. Sometimes you just don't know what you don't know, you know. And
yeah,
he learned.
And the thing is too, like, no, whatever. He needs a new toothbrush. Whatever. We love you, Jake.
Are you gonna try and clean it or get him a new one?
I'm gonna get him a new one. Okay. I'm not trying to clean
that. I love this collab. You know who's in town? And by the time this comes out, he won't be in town anymore. But I don't have time because I don't have like a sitter. Oh, God, I love that. I knew that.
I'm obsessed with you.
Are you gonna
I watch
go?
everything that you do. I saw that you commented asking for his hotel.
Yeah.
And we should.
I know. I don't have, because he's only here till Monday. I could have done like Monday after the podcast, but he's only here till Monday, and I don't have help on the weekends. So
yeah. I think that at some point, you, Brand Flakes, and I will absolutely have some type of like fun collab, and it'll be really good. We really should.
I love him. I love him. It breaks my heart so much.
No, he'll be back. He's like everywhere all at once. He'll so be back, and he's the best.
I'm that girl who needs like a week in advance to like plan something because I need to like glam kids.
Well, yeah, you're a literal like mother superstar busy.
I know the FOMO gets real though, and it's so funny when before having kids, like I never got invited to anything. It's like now having kids, like with 3 kids, everyone's like, come every night to something. I'm like,
yes, and it's like I can't, but that's what makes you such a good mom. I also do think that we really actually should start trying to have a guest on now and again. Like he'd be such a fun guest. I was literally Amari would be such a fun guest.
We gotta figure out. We gotta get that couch on here, and like the microphones of it all and everything like that. But we'll figure it out.
But you know, he would just give like great advice.
The bed. We do have a bed. It's actually in the garage because our other big bed came, so that it's in the. I know.
I'm so ready. I'm just.
Drip Dome is supposed to come to finish this backdrop before. Yeah,
I love it no matter what. I think Brand Flakes would give great advice though. He really would.
Yes,
like he'd be so fun on Not Loveline. So.
Hey, Trisha and Tana. Hey, did you guys see that Lisa Rinna got drugged at the Abbey in WeHo? How do you guys feel when you get handed random drinks at events? It makes me worried for y'all sometimes. I love y'all. Let me know.
We love you too, first of all. That was so sweet. It's so sweet when people have genuine, like, just like that was such genuine care for us and care for people. I hate the internet sometimes. The amount of victim blaming, victim shaming, disbelief I've seen in Lisa Rinna saying that she got drugged at the Abbey at the after party for Traitors. Like she came online and did an interview, said she got drugged. I just saw this. I don't have all the information. And the amount of people being like, I feel like she's lying. Why don't you take a coin out of your bag and flip it? Because that's the same amount of odds that you have of ever knowing what happened, right? You weren't there. You don't know Lisa Rinna. And like, she's saying it happened. And like, how as a society are we still doing this to women? Where like Lisa Rinna can create enough of a story on her own with all of the things that she has to say. That's the thing, too. I think that whenever women are outrageous, and which I say as a compliment, I think she's an outrageous woman as a compliment, people immediately just go to like, well, what she's saying. Don't you think that if Lisa Rinna was like, I need attention, clicks, or views, that she has a million things that she could say about Harry Hamlin or her life or Real Housewives or whoever to get that same attention? Where... And I'm so sorry, plants are getting roofied at the Abbey. Yes. Everyone. I've been roofied at the Abbey. Everyone ever has been roofied.
It's a known thing. It's a very known, not that it like makes it okay, but
I
it's
did
a very
deep dive on it too. Like several bartenders who worked at the Abbey have come out and said, allegedly, that like that a lot of the roofing has happened behind the bar because they're wanting people to spend more money and do things. I had a White Claw. I got roofied out of a White Claw. They cracked the can. I watched them and they handed it to me and I drank it and I was roofied at the Abbey. Like, I don't think someone came and slipped a dropper into this tiny hole in my can. I also don't think that one White Claw can do that to you. Like, and I know everyone. I know Brooke, like so many, everyone ever has been roofied or knows someone who's been roofied at the Abbey.
Yeah, and I think back in the day, like when I used to go out, like maybe like 10 years ago, 15 years ago now, like that's why people went, because they like wanted that. Like she was saying fentanyl in her system, which is so crazy. That's like so insane. But
and why the would she lie about that?
Yeah, there's like literally no reason. No reason.
I'm sure there's like a toxicology. I'm sure there's like like there's also, as a celebrity, there is like
liability,
severe liability for saying I was roofied at this place and there's in my system. Yeah. And if she didn't, the liability outweighs the desire to
she
like.
She could have just had at a bar at whatever, and she was so specific and said the fact, and she had the test reports. Someone asked her, some reporter did a follow up, was like, "Did you get tested?" And she's like, "Actually, yes."
Yes.
I know.
And like just how, even if you don't like things that Lisa Rinna has done or said, this makes so many women everywhere feel unsafe in the environment to say that they were roofied or drugged. And I just like hate people. Like I literally
I didn't see the backlash of that. I didn't know.
I just saw so many people not believing her, and I always just get the ick whenever it's like a woman who has done something. Just because a woman has done something that you don't like does not mean that you have every right to believe her. I also just think that contextually, like there are so many reasons that this is just factually true. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, ew. I don't know.
Yeah, because everyone we know that's been in LA, I mean, it's just been a thing that's been around LA for so long.
I also like, I don't know her super well, but in all of the times that I've met or like spent time with Lisa Rinna, she is like, was super calm and like we had normal conversation. She was very sweet and like, just like, she's still a human being, you know? And it's just like.
People just love to hate.
Yeah, it's just like crazy to me. And it's like, if a woman says she was roofied, she was probably roofied.
1,000%.
You know what I mean? Like, well, that's just, I don't know. So yeah, I hated that. But also, I don't know why we're having anything at the Abbey in 2026, in my opinion. Allegedly.
Agreed.
In my opinion.
Yeah, be careful over there.
Like, just the amount of roofing stories. Like, even now, if I get invited to something at the Abbey, I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to drink my water from my house before I go. Bar, I wouldn't even get, like, a soda there. I wouldn't even get, like, just because I know so many people who have been roofied there.
It does suck because like Abbey is like, it is kind of like such a staple. It's such like an
it's iconic gay bar, WeHo iconic, but it's like there, like maybe we go to Rocco's across the street and we make that the new iconic one. And
shout out Rocco's.
I love Rocco's.
Lance Bass, I think, owns it.
Yeah,
Jeremy used to bartend there. I had my after party there for one of my tours. We love Rocco's.
It's just like
pizza's good.
You want to be safe, like, and it's just like so sad.
Yeah,
I don't know. It is. And like the phone stealing at the Abbey, like the amount of people I know have been roofied and had all of their stuff stolen. That just happened to a friend of mine.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's, I don't know.
That's very scary. Stay vigilant.
Yeah, and Lisa Rinna, we believe you.
Always. Yeah, that's actually so awful and scary.
That's how I feel.
All right, you guys.
Woo! Not Loveline, now sold at Target.
I love that our merch was there. That's so, because you guys are so cute. Like, that is so, right? Are we just like, am I just like crazy? That is kind of weird.
No. I think this is.
It's what?
It's probably definitely Valentine's Day related.
But no, like, definitely Valentine's Day, but like Loveline is so specific, right?
It feels really specific.
Because it is such an old show, like literally nobody remembers it. It's like came out in the 90s. Like that's so weird.
And this is just really cute. Like we should be selling these. We should have merch.
Because it's also like the telephone of it all, and it's like, that's, I don't know. Okay.
I love it. I absolutely love it. I think Moses is really sweet for getting two and writing not on them.
I didn't know he did that. I was like, where'd those come from?
Yeah, like that's so cute.
Every time I'm like, what was that? Like I never see anything in this house, and then I'm always like, okay.
I'm the same way. Like she appears in my hoarder house. I'm TLC. I'm still trying. I just went to the Container Store. So expensive, by the way. Don't go there. Go on Amazon.
Oh yeah, we're finally next week. We have organizers coming back because now we have the space in our garage. We finally had to get a storage unit, and I'm like, okay, so we moved all the stuff out of the garage, and now we can finally.
And you'd think that would help. I have 2 storage units. I'm just paying. My house is still, but I'm done. I really am just getting rid of everything. It's awesome.
Me too. I am. It's a work in progress, but
yeah. But we love you guys. And we're all a work in progress, and we love that. And thank you so much for tuning into another episode.
We'll see you soon.
Call us. We love the pop culture, by the way.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, that was. Call us about anything. We love you guys.
Bye.